Have you ever procrastinated? Well, we kind of all have. Or are you a procrastinator? Well, if so, this video is for you. I'm gonna go through 5 principles that are gonna help you get out of procrastination and into momentum quickly. Hey, my name is Jesse Eker. Welcome back to another amazing video that I have for you today about how to make sure that you don't procrastinate and how to make sure that you're moving forward into momentum, into flow at almost all times. Here's the deal. The easiest way to get out of procrastination is be aware of procrastinating, right? So if we're aware of what we're doing and why we're doing it, well, it's really easy for us to use these principles that I'm going to share with you to get out of that procrastination mode and into momentum mode. Momentum is when we are confident and we're very clear on what we're doing. So we're confident and clear on what we're doing. And procrastination is when we're feeling doubtful, but we also have scatteredness going on in our brain, right? Like we're scattered, like, what do we do? And we're doubtful where maybe that things aren't working. So today I'm going to share 5 specific principles that are going to help you that you can use at any time that all going to have their own effect that are going to help you move forward when you are procrastinating. And if you use them all together, super effective, and you're going to maximize you moving into momentum. And if you only use one of them, it's still effective. All right, here we go. So number 1 principle is you gotta set yourself up to win. The biggest challenge I see people make is that they just make things way too hard for them. Their only goal is to make $1 million when they're just getting started. What we say is focus on the next step. Make it easy for you to win. Shoot the video, or even turn the video on, right? Or maybe it's write 1 sentence, or maybe it's go and reach out to 1 person, not 50 people. Make it easy for you to win. Make it super digestible so you actually will do it. And you're like, well, that was easy, because here's the deal. Newton's law. The body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. So we want to get you into motion. Who cares? Does Newton's law say you have to make a big motion? No, just any type of motion works. That's how we get you into momentum. So set yourself up to win. Number 2 principle is you want to focus on the progress that you've made versus the gap of where you still need to go. See, here's the deal. How much have you accomplished in the last 30 days? How much have you done in the last 60 days, 90 days, year, 5 years? Are you in a different place than you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago? You've accomplished so much more than you're probably giving yourself credit for. The progress that you've actually made to get to this point is ginormous, all right? So you gotta focus on the progress that you made and feel good about the accomplishments that you had, not focus on where you need to go still. Where you need to go still, there's a massive gap, and that's going to stop you because you might feel doubtful that you can even get there. Don't focus on that. Focus on what you've got to this point, and that focus is going to give you the confidence to feel like, damn, I really am kind of the shit, right? So focus on that progress. All right, number 3 is we want to set benchmarks for ourselves, right? We want to know our markers. Knowing our markers simply means that, similar to a hike, right? If you're going up a mountain, there's going to be trail markers. We need to know our markers. So where are you going, right? And we can't be so abstract of this is what I want. If you know specifically where you're going, it makes the road a lot easier. So if you're traveling from, let's say, Los Angeles to New York, that's very specific of where you're going. Do you know where you're going? Do you know in your business what you're trying to accomplish? What's the specific benchmark that you're going after? Not the end desired goal or outcome. What's the benchmark? In our business, in our mentorship program, we have something that we help students with. We help them put on what we call the breakthrough method, which is our virtual event, the one-to-many approach for coaches and experts to use to build 7-figure brands online. And so how we specifically create benchmarks is we split up their first milestone. The first milestone for our new students coming in, which is called the on-ramp, is called the MVE. The MVE stands for minimum viable event. So we tell them to put on that event, and we help them do that. All right, so what is your benchmark? The 4th one is we got to create some sort of desire. What's the reward for you doing this? Are you just like, good job, great work? right? Can we create some sort of desire? Can we create some sort of reward for us for kicking butt and being amazing and actually reaching this benchmark and actually accomplishing something? Can we create this desire to kind of move us forward? And so if you have this desire, this kind of carrot at the end, there's a higher likely chance of you being incentivized to move forward. So do you have any desire, or are you just grinding it or hustling with no end in sight? Give yourself a break. Treat yourself to a spa. Get yourself some sort of massage, or me, like I like to take a half day and go golfing or something like that, right? So what is your desire? Right? You can do something for free, or you can do something lavish and paid. It's up to you, but make it something that's gonna motivate you. Number 5. This one people don't like to do, but it works. It's called instilling some sort of pain, right? Now, here's the deal. If I was on the street and there was not a very nice dog and it was running after me, barking like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," and all of a sudden it's coming after me, would I just stand there and just let the thing jump on me and attack me? Hell no, right? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run my freaking face off and I'm gonna try to run away from it. But in business, we don't create this running methodology. We don't create this got to of getting out of the way, right? So when we instill this pain, it's like the dog chasing us that we're like, we got to get away from that. So when you instill pain, it's basically like creating some sort of trigger or consequence for yourself if you don't take the actions that you need to take. That's going to take you to out of procrastination really fast. So what is a consequence that's going to make you move? Well, here's an example. Maybe it's shaving your eyebrows. Maybe it's shaving your hair. Maybe it's, taking a cold bath for a long period of time, or running a marathon. Or maybe it's not working out for any days in the week. Or maybe it's only eating junk food if you're like a health nut. Whatever it is, you need to create some sort of consequence for yourself to actually make sure that there is some pain if you do not take the actions. Now, really important, it's not about the outcome, it's about the actions. It's simply about taking the actions. Take the easy actions. All right? So those are the 5 principles. Let me know which one speaks to you the most, and these are all gonna help you get out of procrastination and into momentum quickly. Talk to you soon, and let me know in the comments below which speaks to you. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate your attention for being here. It's an honor to watch you learn and grow. Bye for now.